What's going on, gang, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy ST here, coming back at you with a Madden 21 video. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different than what was originally planned. If you watched yesterday's 2K episode, we're actually going to be doing a fantasy draft series. Now, a couple weeks ago, about a month ago, we started a fantasy draft series where we were just simulating. But this series, we're actually going to be playing the games and diving into the games. So each week will be an episode. So that's going to post on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Mondays and Wednesdays is still going to be 2K. Fridays for the podcast. Sunday for the Madden rebuilds for the next month and a half as we move into Madden 22 and 2K22. Usually comes out at the beginning of September. So yeah, we're going to be the Carolina Panthers. We're going to do a fantasy draft for this first season. And then we're just going to go from there. So let's hop right in to the fantasy draft. Now it looks like we get a pretty late pick. We get the 27th overall pick. Could go with Travis Kelce, Aaron Donald, the best defensive player in the game, is still on the board. D-Hop. Could go Tyreek Hill. Matthew even a little bit. I think we'll be up not too long from now. What I'm kind of hoping to do is I'm going to go with Aaron Donald here because he's the best defensive player in the game. And I'd be stupid not to pick him. I don't know why it says he's reached, but we're up right away. So I'm hoping Tyreek is still there. Travis Kelce. Okay, we got everyone still there. So Tyreek is not there, but we still have DeAndre Hopkins and we still have Travis Kelce. I've actually never played with DeAndre Hopkins, so I think we're going to go with DeAndre Hopkins here as our wide receiver one. Jeff Okudah, 74 overall, picked in the third round already. Wow. Now, we could load up and go Julio Jones right here. Have two stud wide receivers. Could go Darren Waller, guy like Harrison Smith, or address our offensive line. I think right here, you know I love passing the ball if you watch any of my Madden videos, so I think we're going to go with Darren Waller. I'm trying to get guys that I haven't played with either. 86 overall, we got him at 91. Right here, we might go with offensive line. Probably either go offensive line or we'll go defense. Trent Williams might be the move. The only thing with Trent Williams is he is a little older. He is 32. We're going to check linebackers, see what linebackers are on the board still. If there's any that we need to get, want to get. Honestly, no. Cornerbacks, Xavier Howard maybe, but there's still some decent guys a little way down that I think will get the job done. Mitchell Schwartz is 31. How old's Rodney Hudson? He 31 too? Yeah. A lot of these higher overall offensive linemen are like beginning of their 30s. Could go with Xavier Howard. 27. I think we're going to do that. Xavier Howard we're going to get as our number one cornerback. Then we got Calais Campbell. We could have really good edge rushers with him and Aaron Donald. Eddie Jackson or Justin Simmons. I think Justin Simmons is 26. What's Eddie Jackson? He's like 27. 26 as well. Okay. I do run a lot of zones, so I think we're going to go with Eddie Jackson. Fit the scheme a little bit better for what we usually do. Alright, let's look at quarterbacks. I kind of want to pick a quarterback, but then I kind of don't. I kind of want to draft one after. No, because we're going to play each game, so I do need to get a quarterback. Maybe Cap or Jared Goff. Possibly. I don't know. We might see if we could trade for one. What about running backs? What do we got here? Chris Carson. Not a lot of great running backs either. We do have guys that will get the job done. I think we're going to wait a couple picks for that. Let's look at O-line and see what we got here. Alright, we're going to go with Ryan Jensen. Got to start building up our offensive line a little bit. Looks like Austin Eckler just went off the board. Not sure we were going to go with him anyway. Now let's see what the quarterback situation is. We still got Cap and Jared Goff there, so we'll see if we can't hold off a couple picks there. Could go with Andrew Whitworth, which I didn't even think about this when I was looking at the picks earlier, because we're probably only going to do one season of this, I'm guessing. So it doesn't really matter if the guys are older. Obviously, Andrew Whitworth is 38, but he's a solid left tackle. He'll get the job done. Alright, still could go with Demario Davis. That's probably going to be 31. That'll be the move there. Alright, let's see what quarterback is looking like. And, okay, now both of the guys we wanted are off the board. Okay. I'm not super worried. Okay, our running back, we're trying to go with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's off the board now, so I think we're going to wait on that. We probably should get another good wide receiver. Robbie Anderson, Tyler Lockett wouldn't be bad. Brandon Cooks, Robert Woods, Antonio Brown. I'm going to go with Tyler Lockett. He's a speed guy. Now we got a guy in DeAndre Hopkins who can go up and get it. And then we have a guy in Tyler Lockett who can just speed past everyone. The left guard's position we need to fill, but probably can wait a little bit on that. Right tackle, Brian Bulaga, 31. Yeah, quarterbacks are absolutely cleaned out, so I don't know. We're going to figure out something, but I'm still not thinking about taking one right now. We'll look at running back, though. That could be something we probably need to address sooner or later. All right, we're going to go with Kareem Jackson, strong safety. All right, need to get a good second cornerback as well. Looks like it's going to be Bryce Callahan, 28 years old, out of Rice. Running backs, still don't need to look at it just yet. But left guard is a position we're going to have to look at right now. We're going to go with Jason Peters, 38. All right, we're going to go get Will Golston, left end out of Michigan State University. Go Green, baby. All right, we're going to go with Tyson Alualu right here on the defensive line. Round 16, we're going to bring in our right guard. It's either going to be Nate Davis or A.J. Can. I think it's going to be Nate Davis. Only 23 years old, out of Charlotte, too. Need to do something. I actually have a plan at quarterback, and none of these guys are part of the plan. And I'm looking at Damian Williams and Le'Veon Bell as my two deep running backs, so still not super worried about looking there right now. Now, keep in mind some of these guys that we were picking. Like, I'm probably going to pick Cameron Wake here. He's a good scheme fit. But I would never pick him if I was going to be doing more than 2 years of this draft because he's 38, so he'll probably retire after this year. But because we're only planning on doing like 2 years at the most probably, we can reach on some of these guys that are older. We're going to get Jimmy Smith here. So we have 3 solid cornerbacks. I think that'll be good. Our safeties are good as well. So our secondary should be pretty much set. And then we need a right outside linebacker. Thomas Davis, bring him back. We'll bring Thomas Davis back to Carolina where he belongs. Like I said, another guy that's older. So the only thing is these guys might be a little bit slow in pass coverage, but they'll still get the job done, in my opinion. Now, we're probably going to look at adding more weapons at wide receiver. Could go with another big guy like A.J. Green, but I think we're going to go with Antonio Brown right here. 86 overall. Central Michigan, alum, fire up chips. And then now we're going to look at our running backs. And perfect timing, Damian Williams. First guy we wanted, 1 and 2 guys. I wanted them both equally the same. And we're going to hope he is still there, and I see him already. He is. Come on down, Le'Veon Bell. Go Green, baby. All right, now, most of these remaining picks are going to be depth positions that we're going to be picking up. Quan Jones, second DT on the team. Good depth. All right, we're probably going to bring in a backup tight end now. Could go with my guy, Greg Olsen. Could be veteran or Jimmy Graham. We're going to go with Greg Olsen. Why not? We brought Thomas Davis back. Well, let's bring Greg Olsen back as well. We already have Darren Waller, so Greg Olsen probably be used mostly for blocking and whatnot. Now probably, like I said before, the rest of these are probably just going to be built-in spots in case of injury or what have you. Bring in Patrick Chung. 33 years old, still solid. He's going to be a really good backup. We can even maybe bring him up if we decide if we want to play any of the nickel. Norris Jenkins, still 31 years old, solid man-to-man. Good in the slot, all right in the zone. That'll be all right for the times that we do have to play man-to-man. So again, our offensive line is solid so far. Quarterback, you guys got to wait for what we're doing at quarterback. And now we're just getting some depth at, like I said, some of these positions. Mike Lupati back up left guard in case anything happens, and worst comes to worst, it's going to be good trade pieces if we need to, if we decide we want to. The guard positions are really the only ones on the offensive line that could use some backup to. Lane Taylor says it was a good pick. All right, Vinny Curry, speed rusher, fits the scheme nicely. We'll bring him in, backing up one of the edge rushers. All right, then we're going to bring in Efe Obata. Looks like no college, but he's a speed rusher. His attributes are really good, really fast acceleration, and really good speed. We're going to bring in Marcus Goodwin right here, and then we're actually going to bring in Larry Fitz as well, just so we have another physical receiver besides DeAndre Hopkins if need be. A couple more picks and we'll be good. We're going to get one more running back in case, I think. Actually, no. I think we're probably good. We're just going to get our kicker, punter, and then it's time for the QB. We're going to go with Young Waku. I really liked him. I had him a couple of my fantasy leagues this year. Well, I guess last year now. All right, then punter, Tressway, solid. All right, now we are going to get our QB. I should have picked this guy number 1 overall, but I did not. We are going to try it out and start him. I don't know how good it'll be playing. We're going to be playing on All Pro. So I don't know how good it will go, but we are going to try it. The absolute GOAT of all GOATs, Brian Lewerke, Michigan State. Go Green, baby. Bring him in. Good pick. Ranked 512, and we picked him at 1,115. That's a GOAT if I've ever seen one. I don't even know. I'm trying to get Connor Cook as his backup, but we're going to bring Brian Hoyer as his backup, but Brian Lewerke definitely going to be getting the start. All right, we're going to advance to the end of the draft. All right, let's take a quick look at the team. Looks like our offense is solid. Our defense says it's lacking. All right, so here's the offense. We got Brian Lewerke, Le'Veon Bell. Looks like Damian Williams is injured. Didn't know that, but we still got Le'Veon. Then we got DeAndre Hopkins, Antonio Brown, Tyler Lockett, Larry Fitzgerald. Tight ends, we got Darren Waller, Greg Olson. We got Brian Bulaga, Mike Lapati, Brian Jensen, Jason Peters, Andrew Whitworth. On the offensive line, pretty solid. Defense, got Aaron Donald, Tyson Alualu, Jones and Curry, Luke Olson, Bryce Callahan, Janoris Jenkins, Xavier Howard, and Jimmy Smith as our corners, with Eddie Jackson and Kareem Jackson as our safeties. Thomas Davis, Mario Davis, Cameron Wake up the middle with our linebackers. Okay, I'm in a little bit of a dilemma. I was going to do this all and play the first game this episode as well, but I think I also don't want this to be like a 24-minute video, I'm guessing. So we're actually just going to hop in to game number 1 in episode 2 on Thursday. That's going to do it for this episode, and make sure to stay tuned tomorrow for 2K and Thursday for another Madden video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, gang.